guys,
it's Crystal.
And Chris. Welcome back to Universal Studios Hollywood. Today's gonna be a dope video because we are actually gonna give you guys our best tips and tricks here at Universal Studios Hollywood.
And you guys, it is a Saturday.
The busy season has officially started because spring is here, summer's right around the corner. So if you guys are planning to come to Universal Studios Hollywood soon, you're gonna wanna watch this video.
Yes.
Make sure you are following us on Instagram and Twitter. The links are down below in the description. And make sure you're subscribed with
your notifications on.
yes, and give this video a big thumbs up because we're about to have a great time. We're gonna try to get on as much as we can.
Yeah, they do close at 10 p.m. today, so
Yeah.
I'm excited about that. We have plenty of time to do everything.
And it's a busy day. Let's get this adventure started. So let's head inside the park. All right, you guys, so we made it in. We actually had to wait a long time because it is a busy day, like we said.
What was the capacity today?
We asked, and they're expecting a little bit over 30,000 people. So as soon as you enter, we do want to mention you have guest relations on your right-hand side, and that's where you want to go if you have any questions about the park, anything that they can help you with. And they also have buttons, right, babe?
Yeah, so they do have birthday buttons, they have anniversary buttons, they have first time at the park buttons.
They have graduation buttons.
Graduation buttons.
Yeah, so if you're wondering where you can get a cool little button for free, they'll put your name on it, whatever occasion it is, you can celebrate here at the park. We do that all the time for our birthdays.
So don't forget, that's right here at the entrance.
Yeah. And I do want to mention, if a lot of you guys are planning on coming, if you guys want an agenda on how to have the perfect day, which we've done with family.
We've done with family.
We'll mention it a little bit later in the video, so stick around because we still have a lot to cover. We recommend taking as many pictures as possible, but you do have to wait about an hour to 2 hours after to see your picture. But don't wait till the end of the day because at the end of the day, this line is super long. And of course they do have lockers, but we'll give you a little locker hack just in case you guys are wondering. If you want to rent a locker, the large one's $15, medium is $12, small is $8. These are the ones they have in the upper lot. They also have portable chargers if you need to charge any of your electronics. The fuel rod kit is $30, but once you purchase it once, you can always just swap it out for a new one. So they have these right here next to the lockers, and they actually also have one inside the studio store. So we do quickly want to mention, if you do want to rent a stroller or a wheelchair, this is some important news. The prices go from $25 for a stroller, $35 for a double, $25 for a wheelchair, so you do have to rent them. And then the electric wheelchair is $75, but they're sold out. You guys saw that right now. They're already sold out.
So right now it's like a little bit after 3:30.
It's 3 p.m. and then he said that before 1 they were already sold out.
Yeah, so it is first come, first serve, and so that's huge, you guys.
The first place to eat, let's talk about food. Hollywood and Dine is going to be the first place where they have food, and this is where we always come refill our sipper. We do have a souvenir sipper. It is $17. You can bring it with you on every visit and activate it for the day for only $10. Annual pass members, you do get a discount, don't forget. So here are the current wait times. It is 3:34 p.m. The park closes at 10, and I haven't seen these wait times in so long, right, babe?
It's so long, you guys.
Jurassic World is at 180 minutes. Transformers is at 120. The Mummy's at 150. Those are over 2 hours because there's plenty of awesome things you want to do, like go into the stores, do the shopping, meet the characters. Look who it is. It's Beetlejuice. Here is another pro tip. Make sure you guys do download the Universal Studios app.
Yes, you guys.
It is a lifesaver. Do it before you get here too.
They actually have everything on there. The newest thing right now that they have is that you can actually link your tickets on there.
Digital tickets. We obviously have paper passes, but we can upload them there, so we have a digital print just in case we forget our pass or anything happens to the paper one.
Yeah, a few things that you can find on there. You can, obviously the park hours, the wait times, blackout days,
show times.
Yes, they'll tell you if they have like any special events going on. They'll show you where the restrooms are, the lockers, strollers and wheelchairs, guest services, where they're located. And another cool thing, you guys, the parking reminder.
Yeah, just in case you don't want to forget where you parked, you can write it down on the app.
There have been times where like we find people in the parking lot, they're just
like looking for their car.
Like, where do we park?
They probably don't have the Universal app.
I know, right?
And then we're actually right here in front of the plaza, the tower, right in front of the Starbucks. Another pro tip, all the characters come out from this corner right here.
Right here, you guys.
And they always switch out. So We have Scooby-Doo, Beetlejuice, you got Shrek, you got all the awesome characters, the trolls.
Yeah.
Dracula, Frankenstein, there's a lot of them. They actually come out from here and they'll switch out. So if you ever see any of them walking this way, this is a good photo op, get your videos, and then wait for the next ones to come out. They come out right away.
Yeah.
So this is the Starbucks. This is not the only Starbucks. They actually have a Starbucks in the lower lot. And someone asked us one time if you can mobile order from a Starbucks app. It does pop up, but I don't think you can mobile order.
Yeah, I don't think it works. Be aware there usually is a long line because there's a lot of coffee lovers out there. Yeah. Another cool thing, you guys, we actually did go live and we did the face painting and we had so much fun doing that. So another cool thing, I was gonna say for kids, but I'm like, wait, even we had so much fun doing it.
We're big kids.
Yes.
Face painting right here. Here on Pet's Place, they have the city snack shop and they have the hot dog that has chili and hash browns. You can get a turkey leg here. They also have beignets. And if you do want something quick, we definitely recommend checking out the delis and the markets. They have a few of them throughout the park. But let's go check out, see what they have inside. So we love coming in here because you can grab snacks. They have treats, desserts. They actually have cold food and hot food. We'll show you guys right now, but there's never a line in here. And of course, they also have drinks. Sandwiches, wraps, fresh salads, protein plates, fresh fruit cups, pickles for all you pickle lovers. Yeah, we stay away from those. And of course, they have your alcoholic beverages. If you're feeling fancy, they even have Chardonnay. Let's go.
Another thing that's our favorite is the turkey and Swiss, and then they also have like little wraps, which at first we were kind of iffy about, but you guys, they're actually really good for a quick bite.
Refreshing. Yeah. And then towards the back, this is where it smells so good. You can get a fresh turkey leg. And they actually have a rotisserie chicken, half a rotisserie chicken with corn. They got mashed potatoes.
So delicious, you guys.
So good. It does not have to be Thursday for you to be thirsty.
I know, right?
There are numerous bars across Universal Studios. We do have one bar that's our favorite that we normally go to.
Yeah, but they have a lot of seating.
Yeah, but here in front of Secret Life of Pets, they have the Irish bar, which looks just like an Irish bar.
Yes, and it is like a quick in and out. The line does tend to like accumulate like right away.
Right out the door,
outside,
because it's really small in there.
Yeah, because it's really small in there.
Pro tip, a lot of the bars actually have different menus, but you can always ask for whatever, you know, something that they don't, that's not, if not,
drink.
If it's not on the menu, you can ask for it, except for at Isla New Bar downstairs in front of Jurassic World. Their menu is a fixed menu.
Yeah, it is.
We love their Mai Tais here at Universal and their Long Island iced teas.
Yes, the Long Island
Those are the ones that we go for.
Yes.
On busy days, Secret Life of Pets is actually their latest ride. It was scheduled to open literally right before the pandemic, days away before the lockdown. So when the park reopened last year, quickly became one of the more popular rides. On busy days, they do use a virtual queue. So you definitely want to come early and snag time slot. A virtual queue is pretty much a time slot to come back and ride the ride.
Yes, and that's another reason why you actually want to download the app, because you can do it on there.
You do it on the app as soon as you enter the park.
Let's see if anyone's home right now.
Hello?
Go away, I'm not home.
Minions Cafe is another great place to eat. They have some good options. We've actually tried the loaded chicken nachos and then the chicken bacon ranch mac and cheese. As soon as you enter Super Silly Funland, this is where all the little ones have fun. And like we said, summer's right around the corner, so they have this water here, this little water area that you can run through.
Look at this, you guys. This is where the party's at.
This is where the party's at. And if you are feeling a little lucky, try your luck at the carnival games. They do have more carnival games over at Springfield, but these are fun right here too.
Yes, look at those lines.
And if you do see a lot of construction going on, don't mind them. That is actually Halloween Horror Nights. They're getting ready to set up the mazes as early. And if you guys do love Halloween as much as we do, make sure you do follow us, hit that subscribe button, because Halloween season is our favorite, and we're always at Halloween Horror Nights.
I know, all the time.
You also have the French Street Bistro right next to Animal Actors, and this place is cool. You can actually get fresh coffee that is not Starbucks coffee. They have frappes, espressos, pastries, baked goods. Again, we love these little places because there's never a line in there, so check them out. Food talk, you got Mel's Diner. It's pretty cool that they have the Beyond Barbecue Cheeseburger.
A great vegan option.
Our favorite is actually the tuna melt.
Delicious.
And they do have milkshakes and funnel cakes here for all you sweet tooth.
I'm getting hungry.
It is also worth mentioning, if you guys ever have any medical emergencies or anything like that, right next to Animal Actors behind the cafe, they do have first aid. They do have an office right here.
Yes, and they also do have an emergency phone right here.
And there's actually also one downstairs in the lower lot, which we'll show you. Here we're at Cocina Mexicana, and their menu is actually pretty dope. They have a taco salad, they have a taco platter, they have birria tacos, which we actually tried. Beef birria tacos, not bad. They have sopes, they have the nachos. You can't go wrong. You can't go wrong with nachos. But they also have margaritas here. I think everyone always overlooks the margaritas. And for desserts, they got churro bites, but not just regular churro cinnamon. They have horchata. What? And chamoy pineapple.
Here at the snack bar right by the box office, they do have pretzels, hot dogs, churros, the turkey legs, they have the margaritas, the frozen treats.
They got ice cream?
Yes.
Ooh, I want one of those right now. We know a lot of people come to Universal just to visit Hogsmeade and get into the wizarding world, right, babe? This is one of our favorite areas.
Yes.
But there's some awesome things that we have to tell you about Hogsmeade. Let's go check it out. Here inside Honeydukes, you can literally find any and all the candy, but look at this little jar. We actually have a jar at home filled with candy. This would be like the mini one,
Yeah,
right?
this is like the mini version.
How much is that one? 25?
$25.
Nice. And get your liquid luck. So here we are at Hogsmeade, and we went inside Honeydukes. Check out those awesome pastries that they have. We actually tried the cupcake one.
And so much
the cauldron
candy, you guys.
and fudge.
Yes.
They have everything in there. Pro tip, 3 Broomsticks here at Hogsmeade is the only place at Universal, for now maybe, that serves breakfast. And we actually tried their breakfast. It is delicious.
Yeah, we actually have a video on that.
Yes, we'll link it right here so you can watch that breakfast. But we shared it. It is amazing. They stopped serving breakfast at 11, right?
Yeah, at 11.
Yeah.
I just asked them. They said at 11.
Perfect. So again, we're gonna give you guys an awesome agenda. If you guys want to have the perfect day at Universal, we're just giving you a little bit of everything right now, but we're gonna give you the perfect agenda in a bit. But 3 Broomsticks, breakfast here after that.
Yeah, a good option. And then also for dinner or like lunch, if you are coming with a big family, they do have something that's called the Great Feast, and we haven't tried it ourselves because obviously
it's just us two.
But
it literally feeds 4 people.
Yeah, we've heard it from other people that it's like a big platter, like to share.
A little bit of everything.
Yeah,
veggies, ribs, all that fun stuff.
Yes.
So we definitely recommend 3 Broomsticks, one of our favorite places to eat. Right next to the 3 Broomsticks, you have Hogshead Pub. And this is actually one of our favorite bars here. And I did forget to mention, but this one is actually another fixed menu. They don't have that many options outside of what they offer. This is the place to go if you want a Long Island iced tea, right?
Yes,
this is where we get them right here.
This is our favorite. And then also, if you do want to sit down, they do have a lot of seating in there, and the theming in there is like amazing.
So nice.
Yes.
Here's a drink hack if you come to Hogshead. Get a shot of cinnamon whiskey and then get some butterbeer. Dump your whiskey in the butterbeer. Follow us on Instagram for more drink hacks. No, seriously though.
I know.
If you guys are good on time, definitely check out Ollivander's, the little wand show. It's like a 7-minute show. It's interactive. They choose someone that gets a wand fitting before you go into the gift shop. So if you do have time, we definitely recommend it. If you're short on time, you can always just walk into the wand shop right through here. Easily one of our favorite rides is actually the Forbidden Journey, the Hogwarts Castle ride.
So awesome.
And I do want to give you guys a pro tip. They do have lockers in there because you do have to put your stuff away. They do not allow them on the ride, but I think those lockers are free for 2 hours.
Yeah, they are free for 2 hours.
So if you come inside Hogsmeade, you're going to be here. You get 2 hours for free if you want to store your stuff. I'm just saying.
Do whatever you want with that information.
And then behind us, we do have the Flight of the Hippogriff. It is a fun ride. It literally lasts like 30 seconds.
It does, it does.
Yeah, Yeah, but you do get nice views,
Yeah, that is
especially
actually
at night.
Yeah, that is one thing I actually want to emphasize on because sometimes the line can get really long for
Yeah.
that, but you guys, the ride is only 30 seconds.
We recommend Forbidden Journey as a priority.
Yeah.
And then just a heads up, they do take your photo on Flight of the Hippogriff and on Forbidden Journey.
both.
The photo booth will be right outside of the exit of the rides.
Yeah.
Pro tip, it's a little hard to explain. I'll do it quickly. If you're on Forbidden Journey, smile after the spiders.
Yeah.
The spider area in the dark forest, just smile the
That's
whole
what they take your
time
picture.
because that's what they take your picture.
Yeah.
Get your Lard Lad donuts, and they do have some awesome donut options here, but if you only want a pink or chocolate one, they have some inside the Quickie Mart. You don't have to wait in line with everyone else. Pink donut all the way. Welcome to Krusty Burger. We always get the clogger, right, babe?
Yeah, it's
and we
always
share
extra.
it. So here at Springfield, they do have 2 more bars. They have the Duff Brewery, which is pretty
Yeah.
cool because they have outdoor seating. But if you want that like Simpsons nostalgia
Like,
factor,
yeah.
Moe's Tavern. You go to Moe's.
It's themed so like perfectly in
It's
there.
so
Yeah.
cool. It's time to grub, and we got the nachos de pollo with some salsa verde and some salsa roja from Bumblebee Man's lunch truck, which we always love.
12 seconds later.
We just destroyed those nachos. Those chicken nachos are actually really good. Crystal and I have actually had the carnitas one, right, babe? Carnitas?
Yeah.
And those are actually really good too. But this time we were debating between the pollo and the asada. But we grabbed it. You guys, on a busy day like today, there is almost nowhere to sit. But we always sit here at Hogsmeade for food right behind Hogshead and Three Broomsticks. If you go towards the back, there's always a bunch of seating here and it's quiet. You got the Harry Potter music. We want to show you guys a little bit of everything so you know what to expect. And then we're giving you guys pro tips as we go. All right, we are about to go on the studio tour, which is our favorite thing to do. And we always hear that people say they love the studio tour
Yes.
because you never know what's gonna happen. We actually saw Vin Diesel one time. The real Vin Diesel on the studio tour. It was so cool. We'll never forget that moment.
Yeah, so obviously the studio tour, they do take you back into the back lot.
And they're always filming back
yeah,
there.
And they're always filming, so that's
Yeah.
whenever we say that you never know what's gonna happen, you actually never
Yeah.
know what's gonna happen. Another thing that I do want to say about the studio tour is that the last tour is always 2 hours before closing time. So for example, today they're closing at 10, so the last studio tour is gonna go at 8:15.
8:15,
Yeah.
yes. So here is our pro tip. If you do get an electric tram, because they do have electric trams and they have regular trams, if you get the electric tram, it has green letters. Our favorite seats are in the second row. Not car 1, but car 2,
2.
3, and 4. It doesn't matter as long as you get the second row, you get more leg space.
Yeah.
If you do get the regular tram with the engine, the gas
it's a little
engine,
bit louder.
it's loud
Yeah.
after car 2. So sit in car 3 and car 4, but we always love row 2
Yeah.
or the last row. Do not be afraid of the last row. Right when you get to the entrance here on the upper lot, we do love using these restrooms because they're bigger.
Yeah,
right?
they're a little bit. They do have restrooms down as soon as you go.
Right by
down.
the entrance of the studio
right
tour.
by the entrance of the studio tour.
But before you get down there.
But they're a little bit smaller, so there tends to be a line down there.
And then right across the way here in Springfield, they do sell popcorn and they have the slushies.
Yeah.
They have a snack bar down there right before you get in line for the studio tour, but they don't have popcorn or slushies.
Yeah.
They just have like drinks and chips and churros, I think, stuff like
It's
that.
actually a torture right now because I can like
It's,
all
I
I
smell
is
the popcorn. And Universal popcorn is actually really good. It's
and
really
buttery.
good. And
Yeah.
buttery and
they
cheesy.
do use the Orville.
Orville's Red and Bacher.
Orville's popcorn. If you've tried that one, you know that it's
Yeah,
like super buttery.
if you know, you know. And we are gonna have to do a lens check. If you know what a lens check is, don't be like me. I didn't double check my lens at one time,
Yeah.
and one of the lenses was gone. I couldn't see anything on the 3D parts, and I thought that was so funny. So
after
always
that-
double check your
yeah,
lens.
After that, we started doing lunch checks. So if you do come to the park and you do a lunch check, make sure you tag us on Instagram. because we
Hashtag-
always repost you guys.
Hashtag lens check. That was the world famous studio tour. One of our favorite things to do at the park. Once you get off, this is a really dope photo op that you have to do. And there's usually no one here.
Yeah, there isn't.
You don't have to go all the way to Hollywood to get to Hollywood sign. Just go on the studio tour. Here we are inside Cletus's Chicken Shack, and you guys actually do have some delicious food options here that we've tried, and we definitely recommend. They got the chicken Caesar salad, they got a chicken sandwich, they do have a chicken and waffle sandwich, which a lot of people don't like, but we actually did like it because it does have a little bit of sweetness on it because of the waffle, chicken thumbs, and the Cletus's deep fried chicken platter. Another pro tip, if you are in Springfield and you want to get either Cletus's chicken or a Krusty Burger, head upstairs. There's usually never anyone here.
Yes, plenty of seating.
You can come up from either Cletus' side or the Krusty Burger side.
Yeah, so that's one thing I actually do want to mention, because a lot of the times, like let's say you go to the first room and there's no seating, you guys, there's different sections up here.
Plenty
there's
of tables.
Like what, 4 different rooms? 4 different sections? Like even,
yep,
I think
like
even
three
more.
different sections.
Yeah, so just keep walking, like even if it's like towards the back. And they do have like themed rooms, which is so cool. Like I don't know if you can actually hear the music too. The rooms in here are like very themed, so it's like really cool.
It's that Simpsons nostalgia factor that we all love.
Yeah.
Checking in from Springfield after the awesome studio tour that we had, which was awesome. So much fun.
Yeah.
Just so you guys know, the Simpsons ride is actually one of the more popular rides.
So I think after Jurassic World, the Simpsons ride is always the one that has the longest
a long line.
Yeah.
Here's a pro tip, again with the agenda. If you come early, do the Simpsons first before you head to the lower lot.
Yeah, I agree.
We're gonna lay it all out for you guys in a bit, but the Simpsons ride, just so you know, one of the most popular rides. It always has the longest wait time, and they got carnival games. They got the Quickie Mart. We love Springfield.
Yes.
There's so much to do.
And then the food too. We always
So
get
much
food
to
around
eat,
here.
and then so much to drink. Such a great time. The hot dog stand is open again. You guys have to check out these hot dogs. They have the Americana with chili and cheese and onion, the Californian with cilantro and takis, and the Angelino with bacon and bell peppers. On busy days, this place is open, and we definitely recommend checking out the California hot dog on the way down to the lower lot. Here we are in the lower lot, and it is nighttime. Universal does come to life at night, and so does City Walk. They have so many great photo ops because of all the neon signs, all the lights. All right, I know you guys have probably been waiting for this portion right here. This is the how to have the best day at Universal Studios. We've kind of touched on it, okay?
Yeah.
So this is what you gotta do. You gotta be here. If they open at 9 a.m., you gotta be here at 8:30.
Be here early, you guys.
As soon as it's 9 o'clock. If you already had breakfast, you don't have to eat anything, you're good. Run to Secret Life of Pets.
Get your day started.
Yes, do Secret Life of Pets, then do The Simpsons,
Yes.
and then come down to the lower lot, do Jurassic World, do The Mummy, do Transformers. By the time you're done, it'll be like 11 a.m., 11:30, maybe 12. It's time for lunch. You can eat down here, you can eat upstairs, catch a show after you eat, and then go on the studio tour.
Yes.
That's what we've done before with family and friends, and they've had the best time.
Best time.
Here is one thing I will say, because I'm gonna continue this to the next part. I'm gonna break it into 2 parts. The morning time and the evening time. In the morning and around lunchtime. If you haven't ate, again, Hogsmeade has awesome breakfast, and you can still catch a show or do the studio tour as early as 11
and again,
or
we've
12.
been walking by, and we've also been showing you the bars, so we actually do want to have drinks.
Grab a drink in
There's
between.
plenty of bars everywhere.
Yeah.
And also in the lower lot, which we're going to tell you right now.
If it is a really, really busy day, you'll know by 11 if it's busy by the wait times, because they tend to pick up around that time. We would consider upgrading to Express, and they usually do have booths around the park where you can upgrade to Express. What's Express? They have 2 options. So you can upgrade to a one-time, once per ride Express ticket, which lets you skip the line, or unlimited Express for the entire day. Obviously, the second one is more expensive.
Yeah. And again, everything varies between like what day you come. Like right now we came on a Saturday, which we normally do not come.
Super busy.
We've seen that the wait lines are insane. We normally come during the week.
Yeah.
We make sure you check out the wait times and see like if it's worth it or not.
Again, this is what we recommend for people that are coming once. You know, if you're not an annual pass member, you want to come to Universal and plan a one-day trip, this is how you do it the perfect time.
Yes.
Or this is how you have the perfect day. We got to explore the lower line and show you what we have, what options they have here.
Yeah, we still have so many more tips, you guys. Stay tuned.
Isla New Bar. This is the bar down here in the lower lot. They got right in front of Jurassic World. Again, this is a fixed menu. but they do have some delicious options. They have cold cocktails, they have blended drinks, and they got some beers as well. We hear the IPA is delicious, and we recommend the Painkiller and the Tiki Tide, yeah, and Birds of Paradise. They have some delicious options, and they actually do serve them in a souvenir cup that you get to take home. Check it out on a hot summer day. This is the place to be.
Another great place to grab food is down here at the Jurassic World Cafe, and they actually do have a lot of options. One of my favorites is the chicken sandwich, and we also have had the Isa burger, which is really good. And then they do have the pulled pork chicken sandwich. They have a chicken salad. They have a turkey leg platter, slow roasted mojo pork, and then the citrus glazed chicken.
We're always hungry. Another pro tip, if you do collect pins like we do, if you see them in packs of 3 or 4, those are the better deal, because one pin is going to run you anywhere from $8 to $12 versus these. This one is $15, and it comes with 4 awesome pins. Get your Starbies fix down here in the lower lot, and they also have the Studio Scoop on some warm summer days. These ice creams and shakes are going to hit the spot. And there's another cafe down here. Like we said, the cafes usually have no lines. Get a quick bite or cold drinks. And don't sleep on the Panda Express here in the lower lot. Another pro tip, if you're gonna go on the Mummy, you have to place all your belongings in the locker. And they are free for 2 hours down here, so like we said earlier, take advantage of those 2 hours. You have to carry all that stuff with you while you're in the lower lot and enjoy the park down here. Back in the upper lot, but yes, it was a busy day today. And I mean,
Saturday, you guys.
It's gonna be like this almost every weekend from now until summer starts in June, but everyone is like vacation mode.
Yeah, and Universal definitely knows it because they extended their hours now.
But honestly, that is exactly what we would recommend. Get here at 9, do Secret Life of Pets, do The Simpsons, grab breakfast, head to the lower lot, do the Mummy, do Transformers, do Jurassic World.
Do the shows like later on in the evening.
Come upstairs, have lunch. If you already had breakfast, don't worry about it. Do the shows, Waterworld, Animal Actors, do the studio tour. The studio tour and the shows are the best way to rest and unwind, especially after you eat something.
Especially after you eat something.
And then do Kung Fu Panda.
Yeah. But again, the biggest tip I think is to actually download the app and keep progress of the times, because I feel like they vary, right, babe? From like low to high.
Oh yeah.
You never know.
After 11 a.m., all the ride times go up to like about an hour. That's what we've noticed.
Yeah.
One thing I do want to say again, this is if you're not doing Express. You can always upgrade your ticket, your general admission ticket to Express. I forget how much it costs. I think it's like $110. It's something crazy like that. It does.
Yeah, we've
done that
like
before.
During the week, and then we've asked during the week and then also on the weekends, and they always say like it depends on the day.
Yeah, but here's the cool thing, and this is another pro tip. If you are going to come to Universal Studios for the first time this summer or for the first time in a long time, like we said, come early, do the rides, upgrade to Express around 11.
Yeah.
Because trust me, this summer, every single ride is gonna have like at least an hour and a half, 2 hour wait. Yeah. That's just how it's been. That's the pattern. That's just how it's been with all the theme parks.
Crazy.
Today was insane.
Yeah, and then also this week, actually, we saw that during the week.
During the week, it was crazy too.
We saw the hours on a Wednesday, which we were surprised. And they were pretty high as well.
Yes. It's crazy because we can give you one tip today, but next week something completely different happens. So that's why you have to stay tuned, subscribe, turn your post notifications on so you know every time we go live or that we post a video, and hit that like button. We really appreciate that. And follow us on Instagram and Twitter. That's gonna do it from Universal Studios, the best tips and tricks. And that's how you have the best day at Universal. It's 10 o'clock. They already closed. All right, guys, so we'll see you guys in the next video. Take it easy.
Love you guys.
See ya.